Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome, or welcome back, to Divine Divinity. We are pretty close to finishing this game. In the last stream, we rang the Bell of Gathering, we got our blessing, and things went south pretty quickly. And I won't spoil anything in case you are new. Instead, I will simply say that what we discovered was once you do that, all of these quests that are currently unsolved, they become failed, and you cannot complete them. Hey, Barnabas. I'm doing just fine, thank you for being here. We're gonna complete these side quests today, as many as we can, and try to get through all of this in one stream, and then we are gonna go back and we are going to do the blessing ritual. And we're going to head into the end game. And hopefully what that means is that the next episode of Divine Divinity, which will be 2 Mondays from now on October the 30th, will be the finale. That's what I think. Now, I don't know for sure. This is a blind playthrough, but we'll see. Oh, thank you for the resub, Barn. I appreciate that. Y'all spoil me, especially so early in a stream. Oh, and speaking of special, don't forget, before we get started here, that we are going to be doing a Halloween special stream all afternoon long on October the 29th. Specific Pixel and I are going to be playing Sweet Home to completion. So don't miss that. All right, where are we starting? Let's see. Okay, we are still missing the gauntlets, I believe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Crow, for the resub. I appreciate that. Let's see, is that... Okay, right. Yeah, okay, so we have not done that yet because I was going to probably load spam to get better stats on that armor. So we need to find where the gauntlets are. That's the last part that we don't have. Now we know that we cannot do the Tingolf quest. That one we're locked out of, unfortunately. The demon one, I think so as well. We could complete it, but if we do so, Corinna will die. We might do that just because it seems like she might die anyway. Thank y'all so much. Hype. Get on that hype train. So, we need to find the Duke's murderer. We need to help Apollo find Shrimpo. We need to go back and revisit the Sword and Stone.
You're too kind.
We never did finish the potion for Tebas. We never did find another one. Thank you so much, Barnabas. It's not even my birthday. Thank you for the gift subs. Oh, and we did find all 3 holy weapons, but we have to find a place to take them and pick one of them, and then we've got to expose George's murderer. So, as always, no spoilers, but if you want to help with any of these quests so that I do not get stuck, feel free to look them up and give me hints as we go along. I'm going to start with an obvious one. I think I'm going to go back and see if we can find Shrimpo near the graveyard. Let's start there. That seems relatively harmless. Hey, Lordly, welcome. Welcome to the hype train. Okay, graveyard area. Alright, you can tell we've been here before because there's meat lying everywhere on the ground. Whoop. Oh, was that in here? Yeah, that was on the other side of the wall. Who cares? I appreciate y'all's support. You are always so kind. I thank you for it. Makes me look forward to doing this 3 times a week even more. Because I get to spend this time with y'all. Although I admit, as I have admitted before, that this game is fun enough. that I have played it casually also off the stream. And I encourage you to do the same. Lots of replayability. I can't believe that snakes aren't extinct in this area. Thanks to us being up around here. Ooh. Got teeth on us. What about this wolf? I'm getting cocky and I'm not pausing it to aim. I have to remember, this is not like the first Diablo game where I can actually do that. Okay. I don't remember exactly where Apollo was at. Wasn't he kind of like down in this area? So we've searched all over and not found any obvious sign of Shrimpo, whoever or whatever Shrimpo is. I don't know what that means, because I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, I would love to think that it was just a dog, or a cat, or some other pet, but I'm worried it's either a monster, or it's like, a guy. It is a dude. And somewhere near the graveyard area is, like, so vague. Okay, pile of planks, maybe he's in here. We never have really done anything with the Mortician, right? Okay, I remember that. Oh, no, wait. Actually, maybe we did. Yeah, I kind of remember that, because this was... Oh, yeah, we went in here and, like, the game crashed. To wit... Yeah, but that's what it is, because we came in the back. Well, let's see. What if we just talk to this guy? Maybe Paul has seen Shrimpo. Nope, okay. Oh, it never is it, Incubus? It never is. I figured it probably wouldn't be straightforward, especially as vague as it already starts, so... Feel free to set me on the right path if I am already out in the weeds. Because I don't want to get stuck on one quest the whole time. I would like to get all of these done, and maybe even get back to where we were at the end of last stream. We'll see about doing more than that. It depends on how long it takes.
The funny thing is that he lived in fear of trolls, not fishbones.
Okay, I kind of remember that. So I guess one or two of them do have something on them.
Ingmar the fisherman. He dreamt of owning his own boat. Now at least he has his own coffin.
This one? Nope.
Rossini the bard. His performances were often controversial, but this time his critics were definitely too hard on him.
Wow. So it seems like maybe those in that area all have something. Yeah, because these others don't. But everyone I've clicked on around this right here.
the dwarf. His unnatural taste for wine, seafood, and human wenches shamed the dwarven community.
Wow.
Sven the sailor. He spent all the money for his sea burial in the taverns, so here he is. Osiris the cook. The mean bastard took the recipe for his famous bouillabaisse with him to the grave.
Okay. I kind of remember that. So I feel like I've clicked on some of these. So I did these, didn't I? Did this grouping. Between the music and just wandering around aimlessly in a graveyard with this dark atmosphere is giving me Diablo vibes, but apropos of nothing, you know. Oh my gosh. These guys, okay. Yeah, there's some back here, so I have to... Is there another one? There's one. Here's one. Maybe Shrimpo's dead, and this guy can't even find his grave because it's not marked, or because there's, like, weeds grown over the tombstone or similar. Because you remember, if you were here when we did the treasure hunt with the 4-piece treasure map, it took forever to find the entrance to that cave, and it was simply because there was stuff in front of it. It was right out in the open. There were just, like, trees and brambles in front of it, so that camera-wise, it's hard for you, the player, to spot it. So you have to, like, mouse over this, like, behind stuff in order to highlight it and get access. Okay. I think I've done just about all of them. Okay, wait a minute. So if there's only one grouping that has anything, they were all over here around this one tree. These, right? So
Polgara the mage.
Ah,
She
okay, I
always
remember that.
insisted of testing new magic potions, preferably with fish aroma, on herself first.
Yeah, I remember that being a David Eddings reference.
Marius the merchant.
Okay, I think I might have an idea. So that sounded like something was added to our diary, but... we keep hearing that sound effect, the page-turning
Ingmar
thing.
the fisherman.
I think I know what it is.
Rossini the bard. Hilmer the dwarf.
I think I know what it is.
Sven the sailor.
It's the names. S for Sven, H for Hilmar,
Rossini the bard.
R for Rossini,
Ingmar.
I for Ingmar,
Marius
M
the
for Marius, P for Polgara,
the
and O for Osiris.
Osiris the cook.
There we go. What in the world? El Shrimpo.
Success.
Okay. So yeah, you have to read them in the order that it spells Shrimpo, starting with Sven, and it just goes around. That's why we were getting that sound effect, is because we were interacting with it, and it was telling us we were basically ticking something. So we had to do it in order. Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Man, yeah, me too. I also have a bad feeling. Level 30, very high resistance, 1,416 hit points, 100 spiritual resistance too, so we can't freeze him. Gonna heal himself. Well, not too worried. Harpoon of Atlantis.
No! You killed him, you murderer! Shrimpo, speak to me.
That's a halfway decent
Lord,
rare
I have to drop
spear.
something.
Why did you do this? Why? Shrimpo was such a nice and friendly soul. That oversized seafood snack tried to kill me. No, no, you're mistaken. Shrimpo was harmless. And what about those grapes? Don't tell me your friend wasn't responsible for those people's deaths. Responsible? Shrimpo only defended his neighbors. These mass murderers were butchering and eating thousands of innocent sea creatures a week. I don't understand. Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. See, my friend Shrimpo wasn't born in the form you've seen. He was a human like you and me. He was a shipbuilder. And he was also an inventor. He constructed a ship to travel under the sea. Oh, okay. A ship to travel under the sea? Obviously, your Shrimpo was quite a genius. You bet. Now you maybe understand who you've killed, stranger. Hey, let's not forget he attacked me first, but now go on with your story. Yes, as I said, Shrimpo and I were exploring this world under the sea, and we saw numerous wonders. Monsters as big as huge taverns, creatures without heads but arms longer than any spear I've ever seen, fish faster than a lightning bolt. Is another incident to add to the list. Blood for the blood god, skulls for his throne. Yes. Whatever you say, madman. But what happened next? All what you're saying can't explain his strange appearance or his violent actions. See, one day we traveled far down and reached the floor of the sea, and then we saw it. A town. A big city, with houses and marketplaces and statues. The only inhabitants we could see were the fish swimming around. Yes, I swear. Statues, especially one of a huge, angry-looking man, a long spear in his hand, and with a fishtail where his legs should have been. And the whole thing seemed to glow somehow. Fishtail? I think you're... Yes, I know it sounds odd, but I'm telling the truth. Then came the fish net. What? Fishnet? What are you talking about? Yes, a fishnet. We were very near the statue because Shrimpo wanted to see everything in all detail when this fishnet appeared and got stuck on the spear of the statue. What happened next? I don't know why Shrimpo did this, but I believe he wanted to free the statue from the net. So he took a deep breath and left the boat through the hatch on the bottom. He'd reached the statue at the moment when the net came loose. The spear of the statue broke, and a bright light hit my poor friend. Holy gods. Yes, I first thought Shrimpo was dead, but soon afterwards he crawled back into the ship. He was exhausted and almost frozen to death, but he had survived. You might be crazy as a fishbone, but you can tell really exciting stories. Yes, everything seemed to be all right again. Shrimpo recovered soon enough, and we finished our tour for the day, but soon afterwards the real horror began. Go on, I beg you, Apollo. So his name is Apollo. Of course, he's obviously describing Poseidon. It began with a strange restlessness in my friend. He was eager to find out all about the fishnet and fishing boat, where it came from. We found out it was a boat owned by Captain Sven. The first one. He worked exclusively for a seafood restaurant. Maybe you've heard about its famous cook, Osiris. Yes, I think I've read his gravestone inscription lately. There were other things going on with poor Shrimpo. His body seemed to change. His skin became harder and harder, like the shell of a shrimp. His hands became more and more like scissors, and strange antennae were growing out of his head. Soon he wasn't able to hide these changes anymore, and he no longer left his chamber at all. Yes, I think we saw the result. Didn't you consult a healer or a mage? Maybe they could have helped him. Yes, I once made the suggestion to send for a healer from Aleroth, but he didn't like the plan. Then I brought a mage to him, which I met in the Drunken Orc Inn, but Shrimpo simply slit his throat with his scissors. Holy gods. And you did nothing? Didn't you call the guards? They simply would have killed my good friend Shrimpo, and he wasn't responsible for these deeds. It was the fault of those voices he heard all night. He once told me about them. He heard voices, strange voices, calling him the warrior of Atlantos, the angel of revenge, El Shrimpo, the protector of living sea creatures, or sea-living creatures. After 3 long and horrible weeks, the transformation was finally complete. Then he began leaving his chamber at night and always came back shortly before sunrise. I believe it was that time when he killed all the people who were lying in these graves around here. One morning, he didn't come back, and I heard about a massacre. There was a saying, people talking about a beast who had slain everybody in a seafood restaurant. Everybody, including the guests, the bard who was playing there, the ship captain and his crew, the cook. But it wasn't Shrimpo's fault. No, he wasn't responsible. All those dead people. My poor Shrimpo. Since then I've looked for him, but in all these years he'd never been seen. Until today. Of course, there were signs, slaughtered people in this graveyard from time to time. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we've got some lengthy dialogue options. What should we say? It's a pity for your friend, Apollo, but I think it was better. I've killed him. Obviously, he had to be near these graves for all eternity to kill everyone who's reading the inscriptions on the stones. Now his soul might finally come to rest. Or it was all your fault, old man. The gods were punishing you for looking into things not meant to be seen by mortal beings. I believe a place in hell is reserved for you too. Oh, wow. Nice fairy tale, old man. If you were a friend of the monster who killed all these people, I should consider telling the guards about you, or maybe kill you right here by myself. Oof. Well, how do we feel about it? Do we believe his story? I think it seems too fantastical not to be true. Truth is usually stranger than fiction. And despite being a bad boy, we're a pretty nice guy, or have been so far. So, yeah, I think I believe him. Seems to be... Seems a little fishy. It is quite a fish story. Okay, we got 33,000 XP from that. Yes, stranger, maybe you're right. Poor Shrimpo. We never should have traveled under the sea. The holy gods were punishing us for looking into things not meant for us mortal beings. Oh, that was conversation option 2 that I didn't pick. Now my heart is light and happy again. Thank you, stranger, for bringing me back to the right path. May the gods always be with you. And with you, Apollo. Is that it? Thank you, stranger. I believe Shrimpo finally rests in peace now. Let me just say goodbye to his soul. Well, that was a whole thing. That was something. Okay. Well, one down.
It won't work with that.
Oh, yeah. Since we're here anyway, I should drop off this other stuff. So there's the strange dagger. We need to grab the strange amulet. And... do we... let's see, where is it? The strange... sword. There we go. We're going to need those shortly. Okay, well, that sure was something. What shall we do next? Let's see, we still need to find the gauntlets. We don't know where those are. That's the only piece we don't have. Don't know about the Duke's murderer. Riding his horse when he suddenly felt a sting in his leg. Believes he was hit by a poisonous dart. That's the only clue we have. Poisonous dart. Does that mean maybe like a lizard assassin? Sword in the stone. Holy weapon. So this is another one that's where we need to find a holy place. So the church or the abbey is what I'm guessing. And then George's murderer. There was also... oh, wait a minute. There was another quest that we hadn't finished, and it was finding out who was behind poisoning the crops. And I don't see that one listed. Here we go. This is it. Why was it not... see, it's not listed over here. But the quest is still open, so we need to do that one too. Where does this key fit? Hugh has asked me to find the lock on which the key I found on Tip 6's body fits. Seems like looking for a needle in a haystack to me. So we have no clues other than someone who was not an orc hired Tip 6 the orc to poison the harvest. That's all we know. Oh, that's another good point. No, we did not. We did not, so that might be something to explore as well. You know what? Let's do that and see where it leads, because that could lead us to another one of these quests, and at least like we know right where that is. And we have the frost spell now, so let's see. Okay, this was down in... Right, we're gonna have to go to the sewers.
A guest. Come in, intruder. I believe our meeting will be a pleasant one. But only for me. You won't survive it.
What's he got written on his back? He has a tattoo. What does that say? It says live or love and something. I can't tell. Anyway. Revenge! Yeah, this is for last time. Ha-ha! Oh, axe. It's just axe. It's a good axe. Oh, it has monodrain.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Aw. Decapitated heads. Contains 5 items. Okay, now look. That's just a bald-faced lie. Look, decapitated heads. It says heads, right? Contains 5 items. 5 hands. Now, honestly. Exceptional hay fork. Ooh, chemist's knives contain 6 items. Are they knives? Ah, yes, they're even chemist's knives. Okay, so somebody knew what they were doing. I don't think we've been down here. We didn't come down the other way. So... there we go. We're just going to sell that anyway, so we don't need to carry it around.
I can't use it on that.
That doesn't weigh enough to worry about it. It's mostly the dragon stuff. Okay, so let's see what this puts us on the trail of. Because we have not fought that guy, and if we had come down here from somewhere else, we would have come through this door and met him and would have known that it went round that way. So that tells me that we have not been down here from another direction. Okay, let's go this way first. Not seeing anything. Oh, there's some people. Okay, I see a couple prisoners now. Who's that? Dorian. I feel like I remember him. Wasn't he the young farmhand? Maybe? Lockpick failed. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to have to get a key. On the other hand... okay, what we got here? Anything? Water, bread. This sure is a medieval prison. Just mousing over to see if like I find anything, a container that's got stuff in it or like a secret hatch or stairs that I can't see. Okay, well, who's in here? Guard. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, now I know where this is. Those were the stairs in Stormfist Castle that we tried to go down, and the guards stopped us because Zandalor was supposed to be down here. We were looking for him. There are 3 chests, and presumably a secret doorway. Greetings, good citizen. I hope you are well today. Okay, he's not going to say anything about the fact that I just came in from this direction. Good day, guard. Is all well? We royal guard are none too happy that the young duke has all but declared war on the elves. For all their poetry and fine words, the elves are dangerous fighters and the best bowmen in Rivellon. It would go very hard for us if the tree-hugging bastards attacked the castle. And that's all he's got to say. Okay, well. There, I don't want to open it. I want to... Oh my gosh, the pathfinding. I literally have to do that so he's like locked into the animation. Or like locked into standing next to it. Do we have a switch somewhere? So that's locked, but that would go up into the castle itself. Do you need to pick your pocket, perhaps? Is it a torch? No. I don't see... Oh, there's a stairway that comes up from below. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Another chest with nothing in it. So how do we get over there? There's somewhere even below this, and we come up into here from down below?
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf sail purse.
Right. Can I get through here? No. Do we have... Let me try this. Stop thief. Right. I mean, you guys are literally nothing that you can do to stop me. Oh, and he still wants to talk, though. He summoned the guard, but he didn't even go hostile. Interesting. Oh yeah, I haven't tried that. Maybe it's simpler than I am making it out to be. It often is. Y'all know, you've heard me say. Okay, I can talk to him. I just assumed that he was too far away. Okay, this is not who I thought. Right, he's the cow thief. Oh, that's why I remember him. He was the one who was stealing cows to feed the poor. Hey, I know you. You discovered I was a cow thief, but didn't squeal. Thanks again, mate. Oh, much good your kindness did me in the end. My pleasure. Seems someone else turned you in, though. Yeah, it was just a matter of time. Well, can we not break him out? Huh. Well, that's a shame. Although I guess arguably that makes him even more of a heroic sort of character. Because he obviously knew that this was going to be the end result. Like he said, just a matter of time. Well, okay. Damn. So unless this guy's got a key, this might be kind of a dead end. I really feel like with 3 chests lined up there, there's been so many illusory walls. It's almost weird that we can't walk through this one. If I put this out, is there like less light in the room? Could you... No, you can still see me? Oh, okay. Thought maybe if I made it dark, maybe I would have a better chance. Yeah, whatever. I've only got one rank in pickpocket, so... Right. Nope. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick this guy's pocket without... Like, if I can at all, it will be with an enormous amount of load spamming. Which I don't want to do. At least we got our revenge on that executioner guy, but I don't really know what else to do here, if anything. I am somewhat stymied. That's a shame. Because presumably this would still be locked if we came down from Stormfist Castle, and we were banned from there. I don't know if we're allowed back in. Even though Janice and Iona have gone off to do other stuff, I don't know that we will be able to get into Stormfist Castle. That doesn't come up from the treasure room, surely. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in any of this that we can see. There's no body back there. This is the only room. There's just an empty chest and a staircase. So if there's nothing in that chest, surely you're not meant to go through hell and high water to figure out how to get underground and come up these stairs just to get into this room for an empty chest. Which makes me feel like maybe we're supposed to get in there and go down to some place, but I don't know how we would if we can't walk through this wall. I'm looking for a switch all over. Maybe... We went down there, though, and I don't remember... I don't remember seeing any stairs that came up like that. Well, we can go back through Rivertown. That'll be closer. Maybe we can try it. In the meantime, what's next on the list? There is the Sword in the Stone. That's a fairly straightforward one, right? We just have to go draw the sword and see what happens. I remember that seemed very much like it was going to be a bad idea, so it was just like, no, I don't think I shall. There we go, it's that one. This is the treasure room. Since we're so close, let me go down here and see if maybe... I feel like we kind of got stuck here. Oh, it's locked. Oh, that's why those doors are locked. Like, we are completely locked out of Stormfist Castle. We're not allowed to go back in at all. That's why we couldn't pick the door next to where the guard was standing. I don't think there is a key. I think we're just not able to go into Stormfist Castle. Oh, it's over here. I'm not far enough yet. Yeah. We also never really got to deal with the good doctor the way that I wanted to. But at least all those quests seem to be solved. Cursed potions. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can go in. If we can't get in through the front gate, then I think we're just locked out. Oop. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Yeah, I know. We're going to walk up here and they're going to be like, nah, fam. You're not welcome. Yeah, you know you're not welcome here anymore. Move on. I could take literally all of you. You all know he's an asshole. You said that you hated him. Why are you still following his orders? That's how monarchy's supposed to work. You have a king, and every so often, if he's doing a bad job, you kill him. Well... Everything's under perfect control. Okay, well, that was a bit of a bust. Shame. Okay, so we still need to figure out where the key goes that we got off of tip 6. George's murderer, holy weapon, sword in the stone, the Duke's murderer, and the dragon armor. That's the most straightforward. I'm gonna say we're standing, like, basically right next to a teleporter. Oh, there it is. That one's probably... They're probably equidistant. Let's head back over and deal with the sword. Alright, well, here we go. $80,000 XP, but what has happened?
Now you die, human.
Okay. So that's approximately what we thought. Level 45. 1,686 hit points. Oh, but no spiritual resistance, I see. What a shame for you, random ghost.
You think you've beaten me, foolish human. You think to defeat death himself.
Sword in the stone creature. What have I done? By pulling that damn sword out of the stone, I freed a powerful creature. If I can believe its rantings, it will bring doom on all who are living in the forest, but how can I beat this monster, or how can I at least imprison it again? Yeah, for some reason, when I filter like this, it is filtering out quests where the first part has been completed, but the second part is open, and it has not done that before, so I don't really know why it's acting that way. Oh, it's a decent amount of XP for minimal effort. What the hell do we do now? Can I beat this monster? How can I at least imprison it again? Do we have the sword? Can we just put it back? Strange sword. Oh, sword from the stone. Seems to emit a guarding aura. Charm quality 3. Really good damage. Offense, magic speed. Mana drain. Damage of all different energy types. Whoa. That would be really good for my casual build.
This can't be. No.
Okay. So yeah, we literally just... we just put the sword back. It's like, no. No thank you. Slide sword back into stone. Okay. Alright, cool. That's another one done then. So let's go find a church. That was fun. And if we had done that earlier in the game without the freeze spell or the bow of Hilfin, he probably would have basically been like a super boss. Because that was a lot of hit points, and he was dealing respectable damage. I mean, you could see he did get through our defenses. So. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, Cursed Abbey. Now, can y'all think of anywhere else that we have been that might count as a holy place for humans? We have the Abbey itself. We have the actual church over here. I was trying to think if there was somewhere that you might not think of at first, you know, like, did we find some ruins that turned out to be sacred ground or anything like that? And I don't believe so. I don't think that happened, so it's probably one of these two. We cleaned this place out pretty thoroughly, though. But also, no one has been here for a really long time, so we don't know what's what or if there is anything here that we could use. I'm not seeing, nothing's lighting up, like the altar doesn't seem to be a container that you could use. Maybe, do we just have to lay it on something? That's possible. Let me try that. Okay, I can just place it down. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, yeah, that's not working. I think you may have to give me... You may have to give me a more direct hint. I have no idea. I'm at a loss. Really. I feel like I've looked everywhere that I can think of. And I know I have not explored or exhausted every option, because if I had, we would have solved the quest. But I don't know what more I can do. I can't think of any other place that would count as holy or sacred. Northeast of the church. Okay. I hate that. It's always frustrating when I can't figure out a quest except by random chance. Like when I have to look up the answer or something just because it's so vague, or I'm just not putting it together because of the way it's presented or something. That never feels great, but in this case, like, I don't know, other than accidentally tripping over it, what I would do. Northeast of the church. Oh, shit. There's a stairway in there. Oh! Oh my god, and that coral sting when we come down here, that, okay. Nothing could have been funnier than that. Perfect. Perfect. No, I appreciate that. I do. Because I don't want to be spoiled, but sometimes it's just... Like that, I would only have found that by chance. So, by looking over and just mousing around, and eventually, but out of sheer stubbornness, I feel like I probably would have, but it would have taken forever, so... Yeah, that was really hidden. Okay, well... Do I just... It's acting like it doesn't want me to... Doesn't want me to put the sword in the middle. Can I do that? No? Okay. Three must come together before two must be sacrificed. At the loss you retain one and win the holy power, right? So there it is. This is a statue of somebody holding the sword and the dagger and wearing the amulet. So we know we are in the right place.
You need all three holy artifacts. You are not ready to receive the power.
Oh, okay. I see. We have to stand in there and then choose which one to leave, so throwing it in there doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. And also sometimes, you know, sometimes the clues aren't great. Sometimes they are, but you don't know where to look for them, or you're putting it together wrong in your head. And I know I can often fall victim to, like... I'll have a thought and latch onto it, and it's hard to dislodge that thought, and I'll go around and around and around in circles trying to figure out how that thought is correct when actually it's been wrong the whole time, and it will blind me to, like, a different possibility. And it can be really hard to set that aside and be like, okay, this is obviously not working, let's try something else. You have all the necessary artifacts in your possession. Now you must choose, O worthy one. Which two blessed artifacts will you sacrifice in order to keep the third? Okay, well, once again, we know we need the amulet because the sword and the dagger, we're not going to use them. Ooh. That's really good. Charm quality 5, plus 8 constitution, 2 offense, 4 defense, 60 hit points. Or vitality. I think that's vitality. Okay, no, that's hit points. Yeah, 60 hit points. 20 magic points, 10 fire and poison resistance, 15 spirit resistance, 4 sight, like we need more of that, and plus 1 to identify. Well, I have to say I'm pretty happy with that. Because we've been wearing Mardek for a long time. And it does have charm quality 5, but this is just a direct upgrade to it in every way. Because we get to keep the same 2 offense, we get double the defense, we get 4 sight instead of 1, so we're giving up plus 3 to hearing for all of this other stuff. That's an upgrade. Awesome. Cool. Okay, another one down. Excellent.
Very nice.
Thank you for your help. I appreciate that. I will probably need it again. So let's see. That leaves the gauntlets for the dragon armor, the Duke's Murderer, potion for Tebus, which we still have not found, George's Murderer, and Tip 6's key, which is still an open quest, and why it is being filtered over to this side, I do not know. I wish that I did. Oh no. No third potion? Did I lock us out somehow? Unless you cheat. Okay, what's the situation with the third potion? Because we were just asked to find 3. We only found 2, so is it like you have to pick 2 of them? And the third person just doesn't get one or something? That doesn't seem right, because then wouldn't we have failed this quest? Oh, can you? Oh, can you? That's fascinating. I like that, because we've not gotten to use pickpocket very much. Ooh. Okay, I love that, though. That's a good use for our 1 rank in pickpocket. Go Cedric. Alright. Pickpocket. What is this? Where were you raised acting like this? Lol. Man, they really get you where, like, only having 1 rank kind of sucks. Wish there was some way that we could blind him to our presence. Connected to another quest in town. Okay, now, Rivertown or Verdistus? Which town are we talking about here? Verdistus, okay. Oh my god, does it just automatically fail if they can see you? I don't think it does, because I feel like we did that before. Like, someone was able to see us, and we picked their pocket anyway. Oh. Failed. That time he didn't say anything, though his reputation, or his, attitude towards us just went down. Okay, so there's several things still to do in Verdistus. Okay. Do tell. Maybe we'll try the other one. Wish there was some way I could put them to sleep. Dang it. It might just automatically fail if they can see you. Surely not. Oh, do you? Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing. How do you do that? Is that... Oh my god, so I don't know what the hotkey is for that. I literally had to look it up. I had to Google it. Can see me. Yeah, I imagine they can. Oh, she hadn't spawned in. That is so funny. This is so funny. I'm so glad this animation is in the game. Also, I don't know if these are pre-rendered sprites, so I'm not sure if maybe they had to do this animation for literally every version of the survivor that's like wearing different levels of armor. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Because, like, they're turning to follow me when I come into view. Can I... She looks almost like she hasn't spawned in yet. Can I? Nope, she can definitely see me. And there's nothing I can do to get them to, like, walk away because they just stand in one spot. I think Tebus might just have to be without a potion. Because, yeah, let's see, like, they're just following me and can see me. And I don't know what else to do to distract them. I don't know if I can. Can see me. Cannot see me. Except that he still turns to follow me. So it says cannot see me, and yet he's looking at me. And then can see me. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this, and I'm not sure that it's worth it. Okay, well, that's disappointing, but at least, you know, we know it can theoretically be done, I guess. A little bit let down by that one. That's a shame. Okay, so George's murderer and the Duke's murderer both have something to do with stuff in Verdistis. Yeah, because I have no idea where to look. And I don't know that we've ever gotten a clue. So, yeah, feel free to...
You're too kind.
Oh, thank you, Trance. I appreciate that. Y'all have been so generous with the gift subs and stuff tonight. Thank you. You are indeed too kind. The Elven Burial Ground. A marked pyre. Oh, I went to the Elven Ruins. So the burial ground. So that's way down here. So it's one of these. Okay, let me jump down this way. Oh, funeral pyre contains one item. It's this one down here in the corner. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. I would never have found those except by accident, but I should have found them, I feel like. I don't know how I walked past them the first time. Okay, let's see if that's an upgrade. Charm quality 2 is an upgrade. Armor 140, armor 20? Oh. Embrace shadows. Oh, that's the survivor skill I was thinking of. Summon skeleton, resistances, 60 spell points, 4 strength. Do we have something that gives us a big strength bonus or big armor bonus? Intelligence. Is there an armor bonus? I've not messed with these yet. I've been kind of saving them for endgame. So we can add resistance. We can add stats. Mana. I'm not seeing anything that is like just straight up an armor bonus. But it still may be better. Actually, I wonder. Have these already spawned? Or does it stat it when... Let me try this. I should have done this before I went down there. Because when you identify an unidentified item, I don't know. It's not clear to me whether its stats are defined by the game in the moment of identification or if they have already been rolled. So I don't know if that's one kind of like with the breastplate, where we can spam it to try and get better stats. So let's try it. Let me jump back down here and see if it's got different stats when we pick it up this time. It does. Because now it has Necro Shift and Reflect Missiles. And this, yeah, it's different. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, 80 magic, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this one has better resistances. But the other one gives us better stat bonuses, including the 60 hit points. I think the resistances might be better. I think let's go with this version. What do you think? What do you say? Because that is definitely still an upgrade from this. Because this is just 12 hit points and 5 lightning resistance. So we're losing the 12 hit points and not getting anything back for it, but we're getting the we're getting 80 spell points. That's a lot of restoration spells. Yeah, okay, let's call it done. Yeah, and Trader's Tongue as well, which is always nice to have, because we've got like 3 ranks in that, I think. Where is it? This one. And so that gives us 4. Man, I wish I had known that I could do this with the Belt of the Dragon, but I didn't know what it was before I identified. And now I feel like it's not very good. See, but maybe with the bonuses from the others, it might be better. Because this is a lack of armor, but it is 20 more spell points and resistances. And it's got Charm Quality 1, which means we could add more resistance to it. So maybe that makes up for the stat bonuses. Because that's 2 Intelligence and Constitution. And 20 spell points. This is 5 Agility, 6 Vitality, and 65 spell points. But we've already massively increased those, so maybe that is better. We'll have to see, because we've got to figure that out. We also have not gotten the helmet yet, so we can spam both of those. Okay. Back to Verdistis, right? Verdistis. Alright, where do we need to start here? Start, the Merchant's Guild is right here. Is there anything else to do in the Merchant's Guild? Maria, pleased that you're feeling better. Wealthy citizen, right. So I don't think... We went down the basement. We got that free rank in Trader's Tongue, which seemed to be what that was for. Trevor... Okay, we can just ask him about the Warlock over and over again. Which is funny, because we already dealt with that. Wealthy citizen. Alright, so okay, I don't think that there's anything here. I'm kind of at the point where, like, I don't know where to start. Because I feel like I've done everything, and so that means that I don't know what I've missed, if that makes any sense. Yep, I'm at a loss. I've got no idea what to do or where to go. Because again, you know, I feel like I've done everything, so I don't know what I haven't done. What about the town guard, indeed? Okay. Well, the poison darts, I was thinking like the lizard assassins or something. But she is an assassin. I guess there's the Assassin's Guild. I thought we wiped most of them out. I don't know that we've ever found an NPC other than her to talk to. That was, like, part of the guild. This guy. Right. Okay. I'm Commander Kratos of the City Watch. Stay out of trouble and obey the law. You've got enough problems already. Have there been troubles lately? 2 corpses of young girls have been found near the park. Guards are very busy investigating the murders. Oh my god. Okay. We came here and robbed him blind and never spoke directly to him. So he's been sitting on this the whole time. Oh my god. Ah. Oh god, no. Okay. Wow. What's the status of your investigations? I can't believe this. Oh well, it happens. I can only speculate at the moment. Men think the Assassin's Guild killed him, but I doubt it. Okay, what's out of the ordinary? The thing that concerns me is both corpses were found bloodless. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, shame on me. Like, that's egg on my face for real, because I just never spoke to the man. Something must have sucked them dry. I think the Assassin's Guild wouldn't kill their victims in such a cruel way. It doesn't look click and quick, fast. Who's your main suspect? Right now, it's Pierce the wine merchant. Why in the world? On his way to the shop of merchant Leptine, Jacob saw somebody coming out of Pierce's house at night. Jacob was on his way to the merchant at nighttime? Is it normal in Verdistas to do shopping at night? Yes. I mean, no. The simple fact is the merchant's a suspect and he's got no alibi. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof either. Okay, we know where he is. Murderer in Verdistas, right. So there is Pierce's house. Okay. It's all starting to come together. Oh my god, they did burn his cart. I mean, we didn't. Oh, my carts, my beautiful, expensive carts. Who would have done such a thing? Must be that hateful Intruder. Only he would do this to me. I have an idea. Maybe I should talk to the guard. Yeah. Okay, I wonder if we can follow up on this. Some arsonist has burned the cart of the traveling merchant. If you should hear any information about who may have perpetrated this foul act, let me know at once. Yes, right here, because we told him no. You should look to the one named Intruder, Captain. He is a guest at the Ducal Inn. Tried to hire me to do the deed. I rejected his offer, of course, but it appears he found someone else. Intruder, you say? Yes, Penzak himself mentioned that very man, and Elkwine saw him skulking around the area yesterday. That's more than enough evidence for me. Thank you for your help, citizen. Intruder will pay for his crime with his gold or his life. Oh, it's worth almost 100,000 XP. Nice. Honestly, hey, Mapenzak, you know what? That's kind of what you get, actually, for selling me that fake magical wood and ruining that quest. So, deal with it. Honestly. Okay, so I remember being here. And just... Let's see, here we go. Didn't explore the whole place. Because... we wound up not needing to after we talked to him. We got the wine that we needed. So I bet our vampire is down here. I assumed this was his wine cellar, and I am correct. Except maybe there's something else as well. Aha. Aha. Oh shit, son. Oh shit. That's a whole missing texture.
Why do you dare to disturb me, vermin? Do you know who I am?
I do know you. You were George's drug dealer.
George, that pitiful human addicted to my drugs. I decided to kill him for reasons of my own. He was of no use to me anymore. He could not pay and threatened to tell his colleagues about my true nature. The fool. One does not threaten a vampire unpunished.
What are you doing here?
The owner of this house is oblivious that I use his cellar to rest during the day. It is an easy matter to twist his attention away when he comes too close. All it takes is a stare and a command. Then, when night comes, I leave this place and hunt.
So you're the serial killer everyone's afraid of.
I do not like the term serial killer.
I bet you don't.
Such vermin exist only among your mortal kind, killing without purpose. I kill to survive. But now that you know my form and what I am, you shall not leave alive.
And I was thinking, you can't be left alive to continue feeding on the innocent.
Well, we are both of a mind to destroy each other. But I shall not fail. Now embrace the ultimate darkness that only a vampire can bring.
Your foul existence ends here.
I will feed on your blood. Come here, young one. You look quite tasty.
Okay. Tutamun. Level 30, very little resistance to fire, high spiritual resistance, armor, 2300. Yeah, I think we've got this. Where's restoration? There we go. Right, he can heal by draining us, but we are hurting him faster than he's healing, so no big. There we go. Claymore of fire sparks. Huh, ironic that he was carrying a flaming weapon. Is there anything else back here? Okay, I don't think we have to do anything special like put a stake through him, right? Okay, quest has been solved, so we have to turn that back in, and now we need to tell Mardanius about it. It's weird. That missing texture is so weird. Okay. Alright, thank you for your help with that, because I literally had just... I would never have gone back and talked to the commander, because I assumed that I did. Or worse, assumed that I did not need to, because I had already done everything that would have involved him that would have mattered. After we went up there and stole the magic lockpicks back. So...
Is there anything else I can do for you? Or you got some complaint? Write a letter to the authorities.
You are the authorities. I've exposed the murderer of the two girls. It was a vampire called Tutamun. Which is odd, because he never introduced himself, so I had to read his name off of his health bar.
So I was right, believe it or not, but I came to the same conclusion, that a vampire was responsible for these incidents. My wife kept telling me I was superstitious.
Okay. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone, and another one's gone, and another one bites the dust. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 ba. Now let's see if we can turn this into Mardanius. That is... Yes, I'm going the wrong way. Mardanius, old friend. Yes, thank goodness. Found out the man who murdered George was his drug dealer. His name is Tutamun.
But why did this Tutamun murder George? If George could not pay any more, surely killing him would not pay back his debts.
That is true, but Tutamun was also a vampire, and George knew it. He threatened to expose him.
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Sad story this is indeed. Well, at least we know the truth now, and I promised you a reward, didn't I? Please accept this book. It'll learn you more about the arts of healing.
We got a free rank in Restoration. Awesome! So it's almost maxed out. Cool. Cool, because we needed more ranks in that, so it's great that we got a freebie. Alright. Plus a bunch of experience, and if I'm not mistaken, our reputation went up quite a bit too. Yeah, we're at 42 now. Ooh, look at that. We might level up before we get the blessing, because I think that what happened when we got blessed was that we just got a flat 5 levels. Like, we just went up 5 levels. So hopefully what that means is whatever level we are when that happens, we will get 5 levels on top of it. Like, knock on wood, right? So if we can level up to level 40, it will make us level 45, whereas before we were level 39 and it made us level 44. So, okay, what does that leave? Okay, we know what to do about the dragon armor. We have that. That's done. Can't do anything about Tingolf. We can complete that quest, but I don't really see the point. Okay, so that leads to the Murderer of the Duke. That, and then the other quest that is still for some reason over here where we need to figure out where Tip 6's key goes. Now that one, I've got no clue. There may have been a clue at one time, like... I don't know. Is there someone who hates the Delabear family? Because Tip 6 referenced someone hiring him, but I don't know who. So this one is a mystery. I will probably need a clue. Murderer of the Duke. Once again, I would think Assassin's Guild? Maybe. But, like I said, did we not... Like, the only assassin we know is Penumbra. And we can't talk to her. We cannot interact with her at all. She's just stuck there. Boop. Nothing? Okay, well. Now, I think we stumbled across the Assassin's Guild down in the sewers, right? I thought. There's the teleporter. Yeah, isn't this up here? Was this not the Assassin's Guild? I was under that impression. But that was a conclusion I drew. But I think, like, we fought people who were called, like, apprentice assassins and stuff like that, didn't we? So, it could be here somewhere. There could be a lock that we missed. Do we need to talk to somebody, or do we need to go up here and search? Because that could be a huge waste of time if there's nothing up here and I'm looking for it. Then that could be a real pain in the ass. Forget, this guy's just rude. He's not done anything. Makes me very suspicious. I don't remember if he was involved in a quest. Merchant the apple tree. Commander Ralph and Sir Dante. Let's see. I don't remember where Commander Ralph was. I remember talking to him. But I don't know where he is now to find him. At least I know where Sir Dante is. He's just right in here. Tell me about the town of Redistus. I'm the most important person here. That's all you need to know. Oh, Rivertown. Okay, that's what RT meant. Sorry. Obviously dislike Sir Patrick. Hate his worthless guts. I'll be rid of him soon enough. Like he's probably going to try and hire the Assassin's Guild. Hey, Mac. Welcome. We're just doing side quests and hanging out.
Very nice.
So, over here. Rivertown, Rivertown. Right, okay. General Alex. So it was the actual... Yes, there we go. It even says his name. Lucky us. Man, they're really bad at cleaning up around here. Those bodies have been there since we were like level, I don't know, 7 or 8. This whole realm is a mess. No one here has their shit together. Including us, obviously. That's what this whole episode has been about. There's Commander Ralph. Has there been any trouble hereabouts lately? I know not where to start. The Duke's death, the plague in the poor quarter, orcs gathering at the border. There's a storm of troubles brewing. Tell me about the Duke's death. I don't believe he died a natural death, that's for sure. But my superiors refused to accept my suspicions. What were the circumstances? He was hunting and he was hit in the leg by an arrow. He wasn't serious, but mere hours later, after a bout of fever, he lay dead. The official explanation was that a member of the hunting party accidentally let loose an arrow and it hit the Duke and he died as a result. No one dies of such a simple wound. I believe the arrow was poisoned and let loose by an assassin. That makes sense? They are well-known methods of assassination used by the guild. Okay. Well, I'm just going to say this was not a straight line. I would never have thought to come back here and talk to Commander Ralph after speaking to the Duke's ghost. But now that I have done it, I guess it kind of makes sense. Can I investigate for you? My duties prevent me from spending enough time investigating myself. Your help is welcome. Go and speak to Sir Dante. He's a rich merchant living in Verdistus. I'll mark his location on your map. It's my suspicion the Assassin's Guild is involved. Okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. There's only a few of these left, folks. We're almost done. We're almost through it and out the other side. And then all that's left is endgame. Okay, back to Verdistus. Back Go over here to Sir Dante's house to talk to that asshole again. Here we go. I've heard from a friend that you've got excellent contacts in the Assassin's Guild.
Shh, not so loud, you idiotic oaf. Who is this friend of yours who spreads such slander?
That's not important. What's important is that I need to contact a high official in the Assassin's Guild.
Perhaps I could introduce you to someone in the Assassin's Guild, but my introductions don't come cheap, if you catch my meaning. Obviously, I don't want money, but you'll have to do me a little favor. Understood?
Yeah, you and every other Yahoo we've met.
I need you to break into Sir Patrick's house and steal his title deed.
Oh, we have that. We literally have that. Yeah, Barnabas. No, me too. Me too. There has been... It's gotten a little bumpy here at the end, what with one thing and another, but I have really enjoyed my time with Divine Divinity, and when it is over, I am going to miss it, for sure. Abbad Bohi has been a good character, ironically.
What do you want with his title deed? None of your damn business, peasant. Now get going.
If I steal the deed for you, you'll introduce me to somewhat of importance in the Assassin's Guild.
If you do this little favor for me, I'll give you a formal introduction to the Grand Illuminated Cyclops of Death herself.
Okay. Here,
I'm not able to use that.
You're not going to get service faster than this. Okay.
You've clearly mistaken me for someone who gives a fuck of your petty problems.
I did my part by stealing that title deed. Are you going to hold up your end of the bargain?
Sir Dante always keeps his word. I've arranged everything with the assassins. Yarun, a high-ranking assassin, awaits you in the archives of the Merchants Guild.
It is Yarun. Oh. I knew he gave off a bad vibe. It was more... I've done that every time I go around the corner of his house without going outside of his wall, thinking that I'm on the main street. But yeah, I knew it was more than just a bad attitude. He's more than just rude. Okay. Now the pieces are starting to come together. I feel like some of these things are like little bits that could easily be missed. Like, obviously that's how I miss them. But as it's happening, some of it I can see where the lines are, where I should have done a thing in order to move this quest along before. But some of it I would never have gotten except by accident. So I thank y'all for your help again.
Sir Dante sent me. Yes. He told me to expect you. Now, what business have you with the Assassin's Guild?
I'm seeking the Duke's death. Or I'm investigating the Duke's death. I believe he was murdered, and I seek the murderer.
And you assume the Assassin's Guild is involved?
And is that assumption correct?
I must say that you truly are the fool of fools. Walking in here, asking me, the guild master of the Assassin's Guild, if I have anything to do with the death of the Duke. I assume you also think you shall leave here alive. Assassins, to me.
Hello? Oh, the stairs are in that cupboard. Okay, this is going to be very funny, though. Floor cash. That's why we couldn't unlock it before.
What? Who's that? Oh my gods. You, assassins, protect me while I escape.
Oh no, are we going to have to, like, run to keep up with him? Okay, I'll come back and look at treasure later. I don't know if he's running while we're doing this. Ooh, there's lots of them. This is a joke, though. This is hysterical. You think you're going to leave here alive? Bruh, I know I'm going to leave here alive. What are you thinking? Ooh. Okay. That looks like stairs. He's probably going that way. Yeah, I see this door is open too. He might be leaving open doors behind him. I don't know if this door was open because he went through it or because that other assassin came up pretty close. So let's see here. Let's go this way. Yeah, they don't need to tangle with us face to face like this. So, like, straight up though, consider, if you will, someone who is this good with a longbow, this close to their target. I would not want to mess with that person. If I saw someone basically beating other people to death with a longbow, or rather being within beating distance and yet still shooting them to great effect. Okay, there's like someone in every room, but there's not going to be an Assassin's Guild after this. Okay, there's the stairs. Oh, I don't know if I should have saved it, actually. Oh, shit!
I have no idea what that just did. I wonder what that did.
Oh. That's where this comes out. So this was the Assassin's Guild. Or part of it. Oh, man, did he come? No, okay, he couldn't have come this way. Right. He couldn't have come this way because it was still locked. But now it is unlocked from that side. Okay. Okay, back the other way. Ooh, key.
Outstanding.
Okay, I see rats and stuff, but I don't see any more red dots right here. Yeah, there's not going to be an Assassin's Guild here in a few minutes. Man, remember when we were terrified of guys wearing those claws like that, like Pedro down in the sewers? It's over this way. That's a dead end. Shit, where did he go? Oh, there's a bunch of scorpions. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. That's probably the kind of poison that they're using, actually. So they've got scorpions down here to, like, milk them for poison. Is that all of you? Nope, there's more. Okay. There's some behind.
I wonder what that did.
Steel Scorpion. It released a Steel Scorpion onto you, my guy. Demon's Long Dagger of Mushrooms. Poison damage. Okay. And nothing. Oh, there's some heavy leather bee. Oh, Oh, there's something back here. Leather gloves.
I have no idea what that just did.
Okay. I see. Reflect missiles. That could be good. Well, where the hell did he go? Did he get away? Did I take too long? Where have we been? Came in there. Did we miss him? Did he go out the other way? Well, there's a lot of these rooms that I didn't go into. What's in this book? Pictures of skeletons. Okay.
Locked.
Not for long. Ooh, keys. Probably go to something we already opened. It's not in there. Okay, let's go back down this way. We did not fully explore this. I don't even see a way in there. Yarun, where are you? Get in there. That was the scorpion room, I think. Stamina potion. Here? No. Cheese. Had enough of cheese to last us a while, thanks to Might and Magic 8. In here, maybe? No. Oh, what was that? Well-made composite bow of reflexes. Okay. Please tell me he did not go this way, because if he did, then, like, that's a lot of area to search. Like, oof. Oh, man. I feel like he did not go this way, because that lever had not been tripped. He's got to still be in here somewhere. Where have we missed him? Where have I not looked? Back up the other way where the steel scorpions were, maybe. Is there anything here? Is there a secret door? No. It's just us rats over this way. Oop. Oh, there he is. Okay, he was just in here. All right, fine. All right, you win. I'll tell you everything you need to know. What prevents me from killing you? Kill me, and your chances of finding out who killed the Duke are gone. It's one of my assassins. His name is Saibu. And where will I find this Saibu? If you spare me, I'll arrange a meeting with him. Very well. Oh, we lost reputation for that. How do people know?
There's an abandoned house here in Vadistus. I'll mark the location on your map. Tell him to wait there for you. I hope you're speaking truly, or I'll be back for you.
I should inform Commander Ralph about this meeting.
Or perhaps I could go alone. I don't know that it's really going to matter. I think it's probably fine. Yeah, I didn't explore this place very thoroughly at all. I just kind of ran through, didn't I?
I haven't found the right key for this lock.
Did I miss anything else here? Okay, got everything back that way. Alright. Perhaps I should warn Commander Ralph instead of going there alone. What do y'all think? Do we need to warn Commander Ralph? I feel pretty confident that we can handle it. Myself. But I don't know what's different if we do or don't.
Excellent.
Nothing we need. Back this way. Okay, did we actually... Yeah, we actually lost reputation. Fair enough. Oh, there we go. That's the abandoned house. Finally, something is happening there. Okay, well, I just saved it. I will save it again. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think of that. I was thinking we would have reinforcements, but actually, if we tell the commander, it could wind up in him getting killed. Because we know we can handle ourselves. There he is.
So, you must be Saibu, the assassin.
Look, I don't have a lot of time. What do you want of me?
Just to tell you that I know you killed the old Duke.
What? That's ridiculous. I had nothing to do with his death.
There's no point in denying it. I have certain proof it was you.
You might have proof it was me, friend, but you won't be telling anyone else with your throat slit.
Okay, listen, I was gonna save you guys for last, but if you're gonna be like this... Now, where were we?
I'd better go and report what happened here to Commander Ralph of the Watch.
Lol. Assignment number 17D3.1. Value 150,000 gold. Paid. Target Duke Pendrak Farrell, Stormfist Castle, Rivertown. Operative High Master Saibu. Highest secrecy. Assignment details. On the 4th of Fengali, the target will participate in a forest hunt. Hunting party is scheduled to leave Stormfist Castle around the 9th hour. At the Archers Guild, a few elven nobles will join the party. Party will then proceed south to the forest. On the clearing just east of the swamp, a herd of wild boars will be chased towards the party by other operatives of the guild. See assignment number 17E3.1. Making use of the commotion, the operative assigned to this task should hit the target with a hunting arrow prepared with substance P7. Target must not be hurt lethally. Substance P7 will cause fevers, followed by a fatal heart crisis within the next fortnight. Ooh. Okay. Alright, another mystery solved, gang. Once again with an enormous amount of help. I thank y'all for assisting me in cleaning up these remaining side quests. Otherwise I would be at it for quite some time. Quite some time longer, I should say. It's already been quite some time. Let's see, I'll go this way, we'll be a little faster. Okay, so we'll tell Commander Ralph
Then we can pop up to the graveyard and tell the Duke. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to know that he was assassinated. A fact that his ghost could not possibly have guessed on its own. Greetings, my friend. I've discovered who killed the Duke. It was indeed done through the Assassin's Guild, and I found out an assassin called Saibu was commissioned to do the job. I knew it! The Duke was a strong, healthy man, not the sort to die of a heart attack. Now where can I find this despicable assassin? I've already dealt with him. I arranged for a secret meeting where I confronted him with the charge. He confessed and then attacked me. I'm glad you got away safe and sound and killed this assassin, but I would have preferred to deal with the assassin myself. I need something substantial to show to my superiors. Do you have proof of your accusations? Yes. Look at this document. I found it on Saibu's body. That's it. Ooh, +5 reputation and a bunch of XP. Thank you. I congratulate you on ridding the land of this traitor. So what now? The people of Rivertown owe you a great deal, my friend. Thank you. Glad I could help. Okay. Alright, now we just gotta go tell the Duke his own self. Well, if nothing else, the Duke should be glad to have closure. I know I am. We started off strong with Shrimpo. I was worried that was like we were gonna peak early, but solving this one feels good. Found out an assassin named Saibu murdered you. Oh. An assassin. That makes sense. My death was perfectly executed. What's happening? I feel myself fading away. Thank you for relieving me of my burden. Now I can finally rest in peace. Man, he was out of there. I didn't even get to see how many experience points we got for that. It was quite a bit because we solved 2 quests at once. Okay. So we know about this one, and this one, so that leaves the dragon armor. So there's just 2 quests left. The dragon armor and Tip 6's key. So once again, lost in this huge list right here. And that's it. That is all there is left to do as far as I know. I think. If there is anything else left to do, I would not know what it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, if there's not a clue, feel free. Just tell me, like, where to go to get started. That's acceptable. Blue Boar Inn, okay. Let's see here. Harriet, right, I remember her. Oh, right, we hadn't spoken to her in a while. I forgot to come back and tell her, because it completed the quest. It's you again. Were you able to find Uncle Aphorism and Verdistus? Yes, I was able to deliver the letter. He sends you his greetings. Wonderful. So at least he knows about our destiny. I want to give you the munkle up. The munkle. I want to give you the money your uncle gave me for bringing him the letter. Oh no, this is not necessary. I know my uncle. He'll send us some money himself soon. Keep your gold. You really earned it. I insist. Well, that's sweet, but we have... Like, we've got plenty. You can have some. We literally have almost twice as much money as someone paid to kill the Duke. So... Yeah, the monkey. The monkey's uncle, or the munkle, apparently. Okay, let me look through here. I think maybe Lanalore was there or something, so we need to... Is there another door? I forget. Oh, there's a back door. But also... I don't think we need to do that. I can go through here. There we are. Okay. Okay, there's Joram. Oh wow, it was just hit points. He didn't refill my mana, so that was pointless. Talk to him. Splinter. Healers are here because of me. Do you have any gossip? Are you selling anything? He sells dinner. I love how it's just labeled as dinner. Okay. Now, I don't know that we ever went through this hatch. There's Lanalore. Did we ever go down here? I feel like we did. Oh. Oh, now wait a second. Oh, those are the same barrels full of poison that Tip 6 had in the cave that he was using on the harvest. Oh, shit. Okay.
Fantastic.
And that's where the key goes. What is this? More of those poison barrels, like the ones I found near that orc, Tip 6. Wow, it still didn't. Okay. The room is filled with more barrels of poison. I better question the owner of this inn. Find out what it's doing here. Okay. Anything else unusual down here? Anything worth our time? Okay. Here we are. Healers are here. Aha! I found a room in your cellar full of poisoned barrels. I'd like an explanation. Ooh. Reputation and a lot of XP. I don't have any poison barrels in my cellar. Oh, you must be talking about the part of the cellar Dr. Elrath's hiring from me. I suppose he uses that poison to create a cure for the plague? So it was Dr. Elrath? The cellar was rented to Dr. Elrath, whom I can find in the merchant's area. Oh, and this is part of the same quest line that we solved that he's a fake. Wait a minute. Oh no, wait. So, since we already, like, stole that letter and stuff, does that mean we can even... Can we even complete that quest? Or is this a Tingolf situation where because we actually exposed him already, now we won't be able to finish this one? Oh no. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe we can tell Hugh or Commander Ralph that we found out Dr. Elrath was poisoning the harvest. But we did already tell Commander Ralph about Elrath. That is why we do not have the proof, because you may recall that that is how we got an invitation to Stormfist Castle. So let's see. Where is Hugh's house? He's up here. So let's try it. Oh man, this is it, folks. This is the end. Right? All that's left now is the dragon armor. Unless there is something I might have missed, in which case absolutely feel free. Let me know, because I don't want to miss anything if I don't have to. But I feel like we have really done a good job with this game. And you know, the game claimed back at the beginning that there was supposed to be around 100 hours or so of playtime. And this is our 23rd stream that we have spent with Divine Divinity. And there's going to be at least one more. So considering an average of 2 hours a pop, 24, that's just shy of 100 hours. And I feel like we've done about everything. And some things I've taken a little longer to do than maybe I needed to because I had to fumble around or ask for help or whatever. So I guess it didn't lie. Okay, so we can't say anything to Ralph. Can we say something to Hugh? Because Hugh is the one who originally asked us to find out. But yeah, I think this is going to come in like right around 100 hours. So the game was not selling overselling itself. I almost said selling itself short, but that would have been the other way around. So no, it was not overhyping. Here's Hugh. Yes, okay. Okay, we can tell him. Good. Found out where the key I found fits. Opens a room in the cellar of the Blue Boar Inn, filled with barrels of the same poison the Orc had. You must find out where these barrels come from. I suggest you interrogate Splinter, the barkeep. He must know why those barrels are in his cellar. He told me the cellar where I found the barrels of poison is being rented to Dr. Aleroth. Dr. Aleroth? I don't think he can have anything to do with this. He's a good man. Go talk to him about this. I'm sure he has a reasonable explanation. He can't be involved in this. Okay, good. And we can tell him about this as well. It turns out Dr. Aleroth is behind the poisoning of the harvest. Not only that, but also responsible for the plague in Rivertown, the same plague he was supposed to be curing. What? That is disturbing news. I really thought Dr. Aleroth was an honest and decent man. Yes, I was mistaken. Well, thank you for finding out who is responsible for ruining my crops. You take these gold pieces as a reward. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow, it did not complete the quest, though. Because we didn't get to confront Dr. Aleroth about it, I guess. Okay, so I guess you can only actually complete the quest if you confront him about it before you do the other thing. Oh, I wonder if that is why when I filter the quests, it was over there. Is because the game was thinking we had already completed the whole quest line. We just did not know that this was part of the same line of quests as this. But we had capped it out and just not done. We skipped over the middle. Okay, I bet that's what it was. That's why the filters are acting funky. All right, cool. Well, that just leaves the dragon armor. We know what to do there. Let's do it. Let's put a pin in this, folks. So how do we feel about this? Do we like this? Is this good? I feel pretty good about it. Could be better. I think I'm happy with this. Because the only thing, we're losing a little bit of resistance, but we're gaining it in other areas. This also weighs significantly less, which is nice. We're losing 8 intelligence, but we're gaining defense and constitution, as well as we cannot ignore that it's got charm quality 5. This cannot take charms at all. So I think this is it. I think we put a pin in it. There we go. Okay, now. God, I wish I could redo this one, if only I had known. Because this is... We'll have to see. If there's a bonus for wearing the whole set, then maybe, or for wearing multiple pieces. See, but they don't seem to be getting stronger. Oh, you mean like the range of possible stats that it could be? Quality 4. Is it just like really all over the place? Ooh, here we go. Ooh, how do we feel about this? Okay, charm quality 5, 200 armor, 2 strength, 20 hit points, 60 spell points, 10 fire and lightning resistance, 5 spirit resistance, and +1 to 3 different spells that we'll probably never use. But what really matters is, like, the skill bonuses are gravy. What really matters is the charm quality 5 and 200 armor. Let's save here. And I'll do it one more time and see if we get something better than that. Definitely not. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that other one's it. I think that has to be it. It's alright. I'm pretty happy with that. At least we're not carrying very much now, so it's hard for them to put the wrong stuff in the wrong place. Although, of course, they managed to do it somehow. Oh my god. Okay. Helm of the Dragon. This is 450 armor. Okay, so if we swap for this, we're losing 80 hit points and 250 armor. Oof. But, oh, okay, whoa. What's going on here? The dragon armor breastplate I'm wearing has changed somehow.
Outstanding.
I have learned Elemental Strike. Oh. Poison, burned, and electrocuted, so we get a free rank in that spell. Now, when you say it changed... Okay, it doesn't actually look like the stats have changed. I think that it's fine. Okay, so it looks like maybe that's the bonus. When you put all of them on, you get a bunch of XP, solve the quest, and you get a free rank in Elemental Strike. If we could get 150,000 experience points somewhere, we would level up. But I have no idea where we would do that before we go complete this next quest. Well, you know, come to think of it, we might, from this, because this is a quest, so that might give us experience points before we go through the cutscene and wake up on the other side. I don't know. Maybe. This is not worth enough, although it's worth some. I might be willing to sacrifice Karina to complete that quest if it was worth a lot, but I don't think that it's worth enough. Okay, so... we're sitting pretty. So what I'm gonna do is go over here and talk to our blacksmith friend. And see if he's got some better boots for us. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's really hard to grind for XP in this game because monsters stay dead once you kill them. Except for the corpses that crawl up out of the ground, and they're not worth enough. Like, I would have to kill so many of those to get 150,000 XP. Ooh. Look here right away. That's already better. I think. Isn't it? Metal shield. Are those boots that we sold him? I think they are. Oh my god. Why am I like this? Well. So here we are. Unfortunately, I don't know that there is any way that we're gonna get that other experience and get another level. So we might be kind of capped out. I still don't know what the level cap for this game actually is, but we've got to be close. So now we have this, and I've got to figure out what to put these points in, but we will decide that when we come back, because now we are caught up to where we were previously at the end of episode 22. So we've done all the side quests that we can do. The ones we couldn't do didn't matter anyway. That's it, folks. This is it. We are in the end game. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what's left or how much is left, but the next episode may be the finale. So we're going to pursue this quest, the main story quest, and whoa. We must be in the Orcish Desert, I guess. But we'll find out. We'll find out next time. So, I will be back in 2 weeks. That is the Monday after next with more Divine Divinity. On October the 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. I am grateful for the privilege of your time. Thank you for spending the evening with me while we did all this. Thank you so much for your help. Really could not or would not have done some of these side quests without y'all's assistance and company and patience. So thanks so much for that. And also for the hype train, for the subs, the resubs, the gift subs, the bits and the cheers. Y'all really do spoil us here on the channel, so I appreciate it. And to show that appreciation, I will be back on Thursday with a new series, Obsidian. Looking forward to that. It's another point-and-click adventure game that's got a lot to recommend it, a lot that I'm interested to see. It's another blind playthrough. And then on Saturday, more Might Magic 8, Day of the Destroyer, where we are going to do the elemental plane of water and earth. And then we're going into the endgame there as well, so both Divine Divinity and Might Magic 8 are coming to an end. And you want to stick around for that, for what comes next, because after Divine Divinity, that's when we're going to begin Wasteland 2, and maybe bring back the original Wasteland crew as one of our final remaining charity incentives from June 25th's charity drive for the Video Game History Foundation. And after Might and Magic 8, it's going to be Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Darkmoon, which has been highly requested, nay, demanded even, by viewers. So you are getting that as well. Next Monday, Specific Pixel will return, and we will be playing more Soul Blazer, and we might be wrapping it up. I'm thinking that could be the end of Soul Blazer as well, because there's only like 2 levels left, and that's how many we went through this last time. So if we keep up the same pace, that will be over, and once that comes to an end, we are going to be playing the brand new remake of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars that is about to be released on Switch. This is the first time we've ever done this, because it is a remake and it's a game, or of a game that we have really wanted to play on the channel together anyway. We're very excited that we are in a position to be able to do that, where literally as soon as it hits the Switch, we are going to be playing it the same day, starting a new series. So that's going to be awesome. So keep an eye out for that if you're a fan of that game. Don't forget to follow or subscribe here on Twitch if you aren't already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, turn on notifications, leave a comment for the algorithm. Tell me about your experiences with Divine Divinity, and let me know if I missed anything, because I will go back. Don't think I won't. Do not think that I won't turn this adventure around. I will load a save and I will go right back, just like we did before. So if I missed anything, be sure to let me know. And consider joining our growing Patreon community. We've got some wonderful patrons, and they are the ones who help shortlist games like Eye of the Beholder 2, or our next upcoming patron request after Eye of the Beholder 2 is going to be Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. So you could get your requests bumped to the top of the list, and help to decide what goes on the public polls and what games get played next on the channel, as well as some other benefits for as little as $1 a month. So think about hopping over there, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.